Hi, this is Jen with Pink Light Images and Weirdo Weddings, and I'm here with Authority Magazine to talk about authenticity and vulnerability and how it can also pay off in your personal and professional life. I have 5 key things here that I wrote out, but I'm also going to quickly speak about them to you today to help you out as you're on this path. So, the first thing you're going to find out as you're on this path of authenticity is that you're going to start to get free from your fears. And these fears can come from everywhere: fear of people, fear of speaking your mind, fear of acknowledging your emotions and creative ideas. There are so many fears that begin to fall off as you start to peel back the layers of who you are inside and start to be your authentic self. And it doesn't mean that you're not going to make mistakes. And there's also fear of mistakes, right? You're going to make mistakes and you're going to have things that you say that don't make sense. But the point of the matter is that this process starts to help you be freer from fear. Fear is always going to be there, but you're going to be able to work through it better as a freer person, much more authentic and vulnerable as you get real with who you are and get real with yourself. The second thing is going to be as you start to open up and be who you are, you're going to have so many more creative ideas. I personally have had so many amazing work ideas, amazing personal life ideas, as I have opened myself up to new relationships, as I've opened myself to new ideas. And I use it in my photography, I use it in my art, and I use it when I hold conversations with people as I've gotten more and more open to these new creative ideas, and I don't hide them anymore. And it's super awesome to access key number 2, where you start to get more creative ideas when you're authentic and vulnerable. As your journey keeps going, you're going to notice when number 3 comes up, you're going to start to affect your community. Now, here's the great thing about community is that when all like-minded and like-hearted people get together, you guys have amazing conversations that kind of like connect you all together. And you start thinking about how can this world be more authentic? And how can we take down all of the masks and facades as communities to continue to encourage other people to be who they are? And that's the thing, that as you start internally, it's going to start to affect your external world. And this leads you into number 4, which is your collaborations with your communities, right? The collaborations with the cultures of wherever you are. There's something about getting together with your fellow authentic, creative, mindful people that you guys can start doing amazing, large scale, earth shattering projects that shift the cultures, that shift the mindsets, that shift our world completely. When we all get together and start getting very real about who we are and not hiding anymore and not being afraid. And there is so much power that comes with this as we're learning to be our true and authentic selves. And you cannot fast forward through the process. You have to take it step by step. So as we're going through this, you're going to find that this process of authenticity and vulnerability starts to help you be freer from fears. It opens up for amazing creative ideas that also leads to your community, and it leads to the collaborations with your community and the things that start to shift how we think and feel, and in the cultures and the collaborations that we want to put together, right? We have so many great big ideas that need a creative team or creative group of people, right? So that takes me to number 5, which is asking the hard questions. Now, here's the thing. You have to start with the hard questions internally and ask yourself, exactly the things that you dream about, the things that you think about, and the things that are the root of what calls you every day. What calls on the inside of you that you need to answer? And so being authentic about your feelings towards something, being authentic and letting the words come out on paper or in a conversation or with people that you trust, you need to ask the hard questions with yourself first, and then also sit down with your trusted community members and ask them to also look at the hard questions and have the hard conversations, because I feel like the more vulnerable we are with each other, the more truth comes out about everything. everything that we can see differently, everything that we can inspire others, we can encourage others when we start to get really real and authentic about how we process life. And so don't be hiding in the back of the corner. Don't be hiding, and don't be hiding your light behind a bush. It is your time to shine. So I encourage you to get out there and be authentic. Find the ways that you know that you can do right now to be vulnerable with yourself and vulnerable with everyone around you. And even if it's just a little baby step. So I hope you enjoyed 5 things that you can think about right now to start thinking about your authentic journey and your vulnerable journey, where you open yourself up to new things, to new feelings, and to new ideas. So I look forward to seeing you out there. This is Jen, and this was my Authority Magazine interview, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.